Hey, DeMarcus. Obviously, team had some success. You had success when you started last time. Is that reassuring? Obviously, it's disappointing to have Christian go out, but is that reassuring that it did work out before when you filled in as a starter?
Is it reassuring? I mean, obviously that helped me with my confidence, going throughout this season. But I mean, it's unfortunate what happened to see Wood. I'm gonna come in and do my job. That's really all I can do. Play my part and help us get another W in the win column.
Thank you.
Brian Bearfield.
DeMarcus, I don't know if you're aware or not of what happened in the Nets game last night with Kevin not starting, and then they allowed him to play, and then they took him back out the game. How frustrating is that as a player, knowing that those COVID protocols and tracing is in place like that?
It's frustrating. It's more so frustrating because it's kind of difficult to process and understand everything that's going on with that. The season and basketball in itself is already enough of a challenge, but with this on top of it, it definitely makes it a lot tougher. But for me, it's just more so just understanding the reason behind a lot of the decisions that are made. So, and then at the same time, we kind of know what it's about, but it's the time that we're in right now.
Kaylee Griffin.
DeMarcus, this is your third time playing the Spurs this season, your third time facing off against your former teammate, Rudy Gay. We saw the last time you guys faced off, you guys tried to have a little handshake with your feet. How would you describe your relationship with Rudy and what those years were like playing with him?
Rudy's my guy. We were teammates for a few seasons, and we had a good relationship. Been through a lot in Sacramento, so that's something we both relate on. But also, us having common injuries and battling back from that. So me and Rudy have our history. He's been through the ups and downs of this league, and he's seen it all. He was a guy that I went to for a lot of advice. Him being a older veteran player, so the relationship is still good, and I wish Rudy nothing but the best. He's overcome a lot, and he deserves his flowers now and later. So I'm appreciative of Rudy.
Mark Berman.
DeMarcus, I read recently where the Lakers are going to give you, when y'all come out there, your championship ring and your name on it, inscribed on it. What does that mean to you? How special is that for you?
It's dope, man. It's dope. It just showed that my presence was appreciated in that locker room. Obviously, I wasn't able to step on the floor and perform with the guys, but I did do my part, my limited part with just providing for the locker room, providing knowledge to the younger guys and guys that were in need of it. So I'm thankful for it.
You've done some good things in your career. Where will that moment stack up for you, getting that?
It'll be a dope moment. It'll be a dope moment. Obviously, it's not the way that I wanted it, but I'm still appreciative of it. So I'm thankful, like I said.
Tim McMahon.
DeMarcus, how would you describe the personality that this team is developing and the culture that you guys are trying to create?
Culture is just tough, gritty, hungry guys. I feel like everybody on this team plays with a chip on their shoulder. It's everybody in our locker room they're out there on a nightly basis trying to prove themselves. And I feel like when you get a collective group like that, it's hard to beat. So we're all on the same page. That was John Lucas. You know how that goes. But it's a group that has the same mindset. We only care about winning at the end of the day. We don't care about numbers. It's just a good group and tough as nails. So I enjoy going to battle with every guy in that locker room.
And as much as you talk about toughness, you guys seem to be having a lot of fun. I mean, dancing on the bench and just kind of how does that all fit in?
Man, it's a long season. And the easiest way to get through this is having fun, enjoying coming to work every day. So all we can do is, set the tone, set the environment, and make it as positive as possible. And that's what we try to do every day.
Thanks.
Zach Allen.
Hey, DeMarcus, speaking of culture and, talking to your rookies, who's your favorite rookie so far? And the conversations like with Jae'Sean Tate and Mason Jones, what are those conversations like?
Ask that question again. I didn't quite hear it.
I thought when it comes to conversation with the rookies, who have you talked to the most? Jae'Sean Tate, Mason Jones, and what are those conversations like?
Oh, man, I love all our rookies. I would say I had the best relationship with Mason Tate. They're always. So I feel like every time I turn around, they're behind me, or somewhere close by. They're damn near like my shadow. So with that being said, it's constant dialogue between us and the rookies. They're sponges. They love to learn. They love to gain knowledge. The biggest thing is they're okay with being criticized. They're okay with learning the different lessons throughout this business and whatever the case may be. So you having guys like that that's willing to learn, that's willing to accept knowledge and advice. It's a pretty easy process. So with that being said, man, it's nonstop dialogue between us and the rookies. So
We'll take two more. Adam Spolin.
DeMarcus, for the time that Christian is out, do you look at this as essentially an opportunity to show that you can be, a really good starting quality center in this league?
Man, I'm trying to come out and help this team win games. That's really my only focus at this point.
And last question, Mark Berman.
DeMarcus, given what the Rockets reported to the media yesterday about Christian, that he has a sprained ankle and they'll reevaluate on a weekly basis, did y'all sense it was kind of a sigh of relief or a sign of good news given what the alternative could have been?
You said, was it a sigh of relief for what?
Given the fact the alternative could have been a lot worse.
Injury?
Yeah, right.
Oh, absolutely. In that moment when it happened, it obviously seemed a lot worse. But it's still unfortunate that he did have to deal with any type of injury. But the fact that we know he can recover quickly and it's not as bad as it seemed, obviously we're happy for that. So, but he has some work to do ahead of him. I'm confident he's going to get that work done, and I think he'll be back on the floor better than ever.
Thank you, DeMarcus. We appreciate your time.
Thanks.